said that in ancient times, there was a way to separate the soul from the body.
Any moment now, it should start to wear off. There it is. Yeah, it's the exact same. By the time I got to the top of these stairs, it had pretty much worn off. There we go. Effective worn off. So it did, it lasted the exact same amount of time. Right, I already know where this leads. Don't be red jelly. There's a bunch of type Gs. Jesus. Flash Steel's just useful for getting rid of shields. Don't have to worry about using a charge attack. It just works out quite nicely. Alright. Well, we know that leads to no chest. I also kind of wish I could just run across that, but... you know, things aren't that simple. Oh, and I know this. The other side of this is also collapsed, so running to it's pointless. It doesn't uncover anything new, I don't think. Also... wait, does it? Oh, right, no, never mind. I got very confused with the south path. So I was like, where does that lead? Well, that leads to where I came in. Yeah. I just got really confused for some reason.
I hope nothing gets in our way.
Oh, stuff will. Enemies always find a way to interrupt. And just essentially become a hurdle. Oh, nice. Stealth hornets, we've not come across these in a while. Does this kill them? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Have I killed all of those? I don't know if I had. Stealth... I haven't. I've got to kill 20 of those. That's probably the biggest group I've actually come across. I mean, I quite like how this dungeon's separated. So, like, to experience the full dungeon, you have to go into both towers. It's really cool. But the downside is, it's really long. I mean, I suppose it being really long is a downside, but also a positive. Because, I mean, it gives you more chance to actually hunt all of the enemies that are in the battle recorder for this area. Because you have, like, double the time of a normal dungeon. So it's not so terrible. What a douche.
If only they'd kept quiet.
Ooh, Lilica's nearly level 55.
I can't believe we're doing a favor for a ghost.
I know, man. Why would we want to be nice to a ghost? Actually, to be fair, I don't understand why we're being nice to a ghost. Did he do something in specific for us that compelled us to help him? I honestly don't remember. Although technically it's not like we're only helping the king out of the kindness of our own heart. We're doing it for our own... we have our own agenda, which is to get the key piece. Which is what we will get once we, you know, sort out this issue. So it's not like we're entirely doing it because we feel like being nice. Although to be fair, for pirates we are super kind-hearted. Although I'd probably say everybody but Zegrim, because Zegrim's iffy. Well, kind of. Holy crap, how high are we going? No, Zegrim's only iffy because every now and again we see a cutscene of him, and we also know that he's in cahoots, seemingly, with Datron. Which is not a good look. I mean, it seems like he's in cahoots with Datron. Because the last... oh. No, the last cutscene we saw of him, like, showed him on the phone with the woman that has, like, a bullseye on her boobs. So, I'm interested to see what happens. In regards to Zegrim, even though I do like his character, it's interesting that he has his own agenda. Mobius battery. Ooh. That sounds pretty damn fancy. Oh boy. Even more stuff.
Those two towers are just giving us twice the burden.
Oh yay. Or is this just a dead end? Ultra spicy pepper. I dropped down here for no reason. Oh, don't you love it when that happens? No, I thought they might have hidden a chest somewhere. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh great, I'm dizzy. Oh boy. I'm foo burnout. That owned me. Real bad. I mean, I was dizzy, so I couldn't really do much. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can use items if you're in a dizzy state. I don't think you can. Obviously, I could have got Kisala or Lilica to do the healing, but never mind. Hey, Faminator! Faminator! How's it going? Sorry, I kind of like stuttered on your name. I think I tried to say it too quickly. Okay, so I need to recall my memory.
Don't fall behind, okay?
And try and remember. Oh, never mind. I was saying, try and remember which way I went. So that I intentionally go the wrong way. And leads me to an unimaginable amount of wealth. I should probably heal Kisala. Give me a try heal.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
Or don't. A max heal would have been nice too. Oh well.
What the heck is going on?
We're running through a tower. God, catch up. Wait a minute. I always like to try and explore as much as I can. Even though I really wish the map updated more frequently than it does. That's good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm not so bad, thanks. After I've played this game for probably far too long today. But on the plus side, or the positive side of the game kind of screwing up earlier, it did result in me updating the PS3.
King was worried about the two princes.
Which sounds like something that's utterly meaningless, but I updated the custom firmware on it, so it means a little more than just updating official firmware. Because with the most recent version... Wait, can I open this? No. No, with the most recent version of Rebug, it comes with like a new version of Cobra. I don't really know if that's going to result in PS2 games performing better.
We're doing a favor for a ghost.
But I'm pretty sure Cobra is what causes the PS2 emulator to work. Never heard about this game. It's made by the same company that made the Dark Cloud series. Actually, it's made by Level-5. They're quite well known for making, quite interesting RPGs, actually. Mostly Dark Cloud. Especially Dark Cloud 2. Because, Dark Cloud 2 had like a city building aspect to it. And this was like back in 2005, I think? And this game actually has some sort of like aspects from that series in it as well. Although in this it's called a factory, and you use the factory to put together certain items. It's really cool. Like, the amount of stuff this game has is ridiculous.
This isn't good.
But at the same time, because it has so much, I would say it's not exactly phenomenal. Oh crap. Yeah, it's not really phenomenal in any of the aspects, but it doesn't have to be.
Those guys were no challenge.
But I think the reason it focuses on doing so much within it results in it not really perfecting any one aspect. But again, that's not exactly a dig. Yeah, I like to vary it up. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't really say I'm diversifying myself, considering most games I'm playing at the moment are long-ass RPGs. It's just the luck of the draw. RNG decided that I would play lots of RPGs, and so I did.
I can't believe we're doing a favor for a ghost.
But once I'm done with the long-term RPGs, I think for the most part the games start to become like shorter games, which is probably going to be good for me. Ooh, Death Gold.
Think I'm gonna go easy?
Like, I don't really mind playing long games, but when you're doing 6 or 7 of them at a time,
Don't cross our path.
you start to reach like a tunnel that you don't think you're ever going to reach the end of, because you're like, oh god, I'm nowhere near the end of any of these games.
These towers are just giving us twice the burden.
But I also really love RPGs, so it's one hell of a predicament. Dark Music Box. I need that for Diego, I think. Oh, I need for Diego. Maybe Simon? Oh, he needs Absolute Zero. I only have one of those. No thanks. Top Dog. Perfect. Yeah, RPGs are my favourite games as well. But the downside to RPGs is the fact most of them are massive time sinks. So obviously covering them for like a playthrough or even streams takes a long time to get through them. But I don't mind. Ever since I started doing this stuff, I've always been dedicated to finish every game I start, and I'm sticking with that. Although, to be fair, that's mostly just to spite my old self, because I used to be the person that would start... God, when I first actually started YouTube, I think I started like 10 different games all at once, and I finished maybe 1 or 2 of them, and then cancelled all the others. Oh shit. Ah, Dark Knights! Dark Knights. Ancient Knights.
I knew we were gonna win.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I don't really get it very often. But recently I have had... It's actually only been one person, so he's like really dedicated to just wanting to shit on me. Just saying that like nobody shows up on anything. But I'm like, I don't really care. If people are watching, that's awesome. If people don't want to watch, that's cool. I don't really mind. I mostly started doing this just as a way to like document my experience through any one game.
Grant peace to the souls of the defeated.
And plus, I don't know, I just find it fun to do. Not entirely sure what it is that makes it fun. That sounds like really bad though. What I mean by that is, I don't know what about playing a game and talking to myself makes it fun for me, but something does. I mean, I've been doing it for a really long time, so... It's all good. It's basically become like second nature at this point. I could try no, not Star Charm. What was I thinking of? Actually, Star Charm would probably work better than Star Shine. Try it. Da!
You think I'm gonna go easy?
In one of my Monster Hunter series. I'm trying to think which one that would have been. Did he lose his head? Or I suppose it would be Helmet. Although to be fair, if that was an old video, then that would have been Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. In which case... like, I'm kind of impressed that my, motivation has not changed. Because I did Monster Hunter Freedom Unite ages ago. Literally 7 years ago. Oh shit, yeah, this is a mimic. Forgot about you! No, Lelica might die here. Just keep an eye on her. And flash sword the hell out of this. Oh, we missed. No. Get him! There we go. It was bloody hell, that was a long time ago. Jesus. Well, that's cool, though. Actually, it must have been. My Monster Hunter World series hasn't even, like, started. It's all available for watching, but it's a stream, so the audio's not as good as it would be. Silma. I'm a member of the 7-Star Sword Survey Squad. Great, that's a tongueful. The SSSS. We investigate ruins and research the secret swords. A man named Kristen Ark, who was once the top spaceship engineer in the galaxy, was also after the legendary swords. Apparently he used to explore the ruins as well. According to the records he left behind, he had a travelling mate. The guy's name was pretty strange, Doggin something or other. Doggin Goa? I don't really know what I need to do with that though. Because when I got it previously, I did go back to the Doggin arc, just to see if Doggin Goa had anything to say. And it seems he doesn't, so not entirely sure. Doggin Goa. So where's that 7-star sword now? You met Silma Surveyor researching the 7-star swords. In the Gladius Towers of Zarad, according to him, Kristen Ark was apparently friends with someone named Doggin something or other.
ancient times, there was a way to separate the soul from the
But to be
body.
fair, I think I actually made a video... I suppose it was kind of dedicated to... essentially just a monologue. As to why I started, and everything. Though I will admit, the quality of that video is complete ass.
I can't believe we're doing a favor for a ghost.
So I've like spoken about why I make videos multiple times. Okay, so there's nothing up there. Cool. I do like the fact that it's not changed for me in the 8 years.
Easy?
Oh, really? I don't want to go against Type Gs. They suck. Because of the bloody shields. On the plus side though, there is a save point right around the corner. So I don't need to worry about AP. I don't even really need to care about Zen anymore. Because I think I've got like... I can't remember how much I had before. 900k? Nearly? Jesus. Save again. I'm like super paranoid with the saving. Because I know the one time I won't save would be the time the game freezes. And I'd just be like, great, I've lost out on a bunch of progress. Oh wow, I didn't... to be fair, I don't even remember what I said. But to be honest, I suppose that makes sense considering how many years ago that was. But yeah, it's true. Like, people have hobbies of... I wouldn't really say... I wouldn't exactly call drinking a hobby. I'd more so say people have a social life. I don't, really. But that's fine. Like, I've always been fairly introverted. The most I went out was when I was like 13. Actually no, between the ages of 13 and 16.
Let's hurry and persuade the two princes.
But then once I started with college, I started to become like, more and more introverted. I don't really mind it. It's the kind of personality I have, because there's been multiple occasions where I've actually gone out drinking. I just don't really have fun.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
And it's like times like that when you just realise, maybe this isn't just... it isn't something that goes with me. Or with my personality. Angel slippers. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't really care. People trying to be mean about stuff has never really bothered me. In fact, the fact they want to shit on something another person enjoys honestly just shows how pathetic that person is. What was I gonna look at? Oh, I got angel slippers. I don't want to equip them. I wanted to look at stats. Yeah, that's true. I think it was more the fact that I wouldn't class drinking a hobby. I suppose I don't really know what would define a hobby. I suppose it could be. Oh, Chaos Chip! I think I need that for something in the factory. When I get to the next save point, I might actually go to the factory and see what I can build.
I can't believe we're doing a favor for a ghost.
Right, what?
Here they come.
Will-o'-the-Wisp and Death Gold. More of these things. Oh, I love just one-shotting them. Oh, she mastered her bow. Very good. But to be fair, I think the reason I don't really enjoy drinking is because when I get drunk, I just become very emotional and depressed. Actually, I go either two ways. I become either very emotional and depressed, or I just become very chilled. So it's really a crapshoot as to which way my head's gonna go. So I just find it to be better to just not bother with drinking. I think that's the first time I've ever heard Lilica say that. Stay with it, guys. So we're in some sort of marathon. don't even know where the hell I'm going.
This isn't good.
Ooh. Oh god, it's just winding path after winding path. This is not what I signed up for. Okay. To be fair, I'm a social person. I'm just not... I just don't really... I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Oh, we're done already?
Like, I'm not an introverted person that finds it hard to speak in... or... finds it hard to speak to new people.
Times, there was a way to separate the soul from the body.
Yeah, it's something I don't really know how to explain. But yeah, for the most part, I just don't really do many social things. I have a feeling there's probably nothing over here, but... Could use a stealth pill.
Here they come.
More ancient knights. I was going to ask why I'm fighting these so much, but I am very low.
Too easy.
Or like in the tower. I think I'm only on the... I don't know if I'm on the second floor or like the third. So we'll start going against the ancient swords and barons as we get higher and higher.
Totally unforgivable.
I came all this way for nothing. Well, stealth pill it is. But to be fair, the way I look at it, as long as you're doing... or as long as what you're doing isn't illegal, then as long as you're enjoying life, who cares what it is people do to spend their time.
Let's hurry and persuade the two princes.
Okay, so I've not been this way. This is where the elevator is. Of course it is, because I have a knack for going the wrong way. Well, technically going the right way,
Okay.
but the wrong way in my mind. I might as well do it now. I can't remember what it is I can make with the chaos chip. Oh, nice. Perfect. Still need 8k though. If I actually go against the quarry, I think that gives me like 9,800 points, so that would rank me up again. And then I would be rank 4, I think. Yeah, probably. But I don't know if I ever said it, but the way I kind of look at what I do, like, you know, just making content or whatever, if I ever stopped doing it for fun and purely for profit, I would quit. I think I would rather quit, more so. Because then it just sucks the entire life out of everything you do, and you just become like one of the generic douches of YouTube that only do it for profit. What am I doing? Mechanical odd job. Odd jobber, even. Memory circuits, CPU. There was something I needed the chaos chip for. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was this. No. A reddish metal? No. I remember I needed it for something. Maybe it was one of these? Something that looks edible? No. Has a creature's name, a sparkling stone. Something really hot. Wait, 2 of those. Okay. Huh. Maybe it was something I'd already made. Well, I have already made. Oops. Oh yeah, I thought I could use the chaos chip for something, but clearly not. Never mind.
I heard that in ancient times, there was a way to separate the soul from the body.
Yeah, that's true. I think I could definitely say I don't think I'd ever be... or do a complete 180. Like, I don't think in 5 years I'll suddenly go from being introverted to incredibly extroverted. But yeah, there's a lot of people that do change as time passes. Did not want to go to the factory. I'm just gonna use another stealth pill. Catch me now, fuckers! I have like 3 chaos chips. Oh. I thought I didn't have any. Oh well. Maybe the thing I was thinking of I've already made. Oh, well this was... Oh, God damn it, now I know where I need to go. Oh, I have to go back so far. Would it make more sense to just... Probably would. Sorry, I'll just use up a bunch of stealth pills. It's not really that big a deal. I really hate going the wrong way. Or more so, I really hate going the right way. So I have to do all of this crap. Backtrack just to explore, find chests. I mean, I could actually just do this once I'd finished the dungeon, but I'd have to fight just as many enemies regardless, so... May as well just get it out of the way now. I would quite like to finish the towers. If I can. Okay. As soon as that actually runs out, I'll just use up another thing. Right about now. Stealth pills. Oh god, I'm running out. I really hope there's a merchant that can sell me drugs. The stealth pills are super useful. Do I follow a specific list of games? Not really. I do plan out, like, future projects, but what leads me to choosing those games is literally RNG. Sometimes it's, like, I've been playing a game, a specific game, I really enjoyed it, so I was like, I really want to cover this. Most notable of that recently is Breath of the Wild. I know I haven't done that, like, streamed or recorded that in a while, and that's purely because I've recorded so much of it, it's pushed it really far down my list.
These 2 towers are just giving us twice the burden.
But as I was saying, it's either a random thing picker, or me just really wanting to cover a game, is how I pick my games. But in terms of, like, how I choose what I'm going to record next, of, like, the current games I'm doing, because I only ever do 8 games at a time. Oops. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is fun. But, yeah, I only ever do 8 games at any one time, because I think any more than that I'd just become super overwhelmed. More so than I already do. But when it comes to those 8 games, I made, like, a project schedule thing ages ago, and it sorts out each of the games by... I think it's by date, because I upload every other day. So with the videos, so if I recorded 8 parts, that would be 16 days. And then that pushes it down the list, and obviously the further down the list it is, the later I get to it. So I basically just record whatever's at the top of the list. I made that project thing, like, I have no idea how many years ago. It was super useful. Oh dear. Yeah, Master Mode's not something I'd play, honestly. I like to enjoy games. I mean, you can enjoy Master Mode, but it just seems, to me, a very masochistic thing. Cool. Right, now I don't need to worry about stealth pills. Ah. Now I've done 8 games at a time for... Oh dear, I don't even know. Probably say about 4 years, maybe more.
I wonder how far we've gotten.
Yeah, I mean, I somehow make it work, and it doesn't drive me completely insane. The worst that happens is it kills my voice. And that's because talking for, you know, an extended period of time with so many different games can really do your voice box in. Because it really depends on the game, or the type of game. So for example, Ace Attorney Investigations and Planescape Torment, especially, are super text-heavy games. So because I'm reading a whole lot, those are the games that will literally kill my voice. Which I don't really understand, because I seem to talk more in this without just reading everything. Yet it hurts more if I do Ace Attorney or Planescape.
Careful. I sense something strange.
Oops. Oh Jesus. Well, I mean, I don't think that's Master Mode. I think that's just Breath of the Wild having probably one of the worst durability systems I've ever experienced. There is a reason why I modded my version of Breath of the Wild to increase durability. I mean, I think it is Nintendo's first foray into a durability system, but even still,
Hurry and persuade the two princes.
they really kind of missed the mark. Oh yeah, it's got like a 1 million word script or more, but it's absolutely incredible.
Oh, wait for me.
It's like one of the, maybe not one of the only games, but just from reading, gives you one hell of an intense experience with the amount of descriptive writing they use. Especially when you kind of like start to piece together
That was a cinch.
about your character. Like, I've not actually made it that far into the game. I'm about halfway. But I just recruited Ignis, and like finding out who taught him about fire magic and everything, and just how descriptive that was. And that because of the way Ignis was taught, it's how he now teaches people, through suffering. Just, like, reading that entire dialogue tree was incredible.
I heard that in ancient times, there was a way to separate the soul from the body.
I mean, to be fair, Planescape Torment's a really fucked up game. Or at least it can be very fucked up. But it's still absolutely incredible.
Don't cross our path.
One thing I can definitely say though, I'm really glad I decided to wait on covering it until I had more experience
Favor for a ghost.
with just making content, because there is no way I could have done that game justice back in the day. I mean, quite a lot of the games that I did early on, I don't think I did justice, because I had the mindset of, I just want to complete the game. I don't care about side story or side content stuff, whereas now, I'm also have the mindset of I want to experience as much as this game as I possibly can. As much of this game as I possibly can. It means the games take a whole lot longer, but I also feel a lot more satisfied when I'm done with them. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like, finishing that after literally doing every side quest I possibly could. There's no feeling quite like it. Same for Skyrim. Doing every side quest that I could in that also felt ridiculous. Oh, nice.
Come on.
Yeah, Oblivion's great. But again, that was a game I covered way back when, and I didn't cover everything that I should have. But never mind. I mean, to be fair, recently I've had not really the urge. It's more so been an idea
We're done already?
to be kind of like a stream. I suppose it would be a stream exclusive. It would still be on my channel. But like, one thing I really want to do
Behind, okay?
with some games is just revisit them. Purely for a stream, if anything. Wait a minute, where have I not been? I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of confused. Yeah, it's an idea I've been contemplating, just covering or revisiting some games that I maybe didn't do justice
What the heck is going on?
ages ago, but I wouldn't make it a playthrough. I would make it like a stream exclusive sort of thing. I just think it'd be something fun to do. But whether or not I actually decide to do that, I'm not entirely sure yet.
I can't believe we're doing a favor for a ghost.
Ah, okay. So I am going the right way.
You again.
Oh shit, it's Seed.
And you, I see. Using the king's powers to persuade those idiot princes?
What's your point?
I would gladly handle that task in your stead, if you please.
Forget it.
Then let us play. After all, I have plenty of time.
Oh god, again, really?
Here we go.
Oh no. He has health. Although he had health last time, I still couldn't do anything to him. Oh god, the noise. Ugh. Starlink Venus. Yeah, I'll think about it some more. But it's definitely something I'm considering. Because there's a lot of games that I covered quite a while ago that I've not played in, well, since I completed them. And I think it'd just be nice to revisit. One that's really, like, coming to mind is the entire Yakuza series. Because I think with those, though, I would probably just make them a separate playthrough. Like, another playthrough. Purely because I did so little in them games. I literally just stuck to the main quest, and I missed out on so much. And those games are incredible. So I really want to give them another go. But the way I was actually thinking of doing it was